Hello humans and welcome. Have you ever wanted to play a tankier version of Diana while drain tanking an entire team? Surprise people by soaking up 5000 damage with one item on Rengar? Or just got auto-killed mid but you're an Aatrox main? Well then, I have some builds for you. Disclaimer, some of the builds might sound troll, but remember that they are played in Master and above, so they might be onto something. Let's go! The Diana build features some pretty forgotten items like Abyssal Mask, Unending Despair, and Rift Breaker. Not entirely forgotten, but not purchased that often, especially Abyssal Mask. And that is the core of the build. As for some items you can buy after those three, you can get Ahem, Spirit Visage, Randuin's, Frozen Heart, or Iceborne, or Crossfire, whatever, if you want to continue on the tank team. Or, if you want some damage, Ahem again, Lichbane, Nashor, Storm Surge, Rabadon, Zonia, or Void Staff. As for them runes, you can go Grasp for extended fighting, Shield Bash because it's good on Diana, Second Wind because fuck poke damage, and Overgrowth because the others suck ass, with Presence of Mind and Haste for secondary. Now, that is a good page. However, Grasp got nerfed, so here is an alternative rune page that you might want to try. Conqueror, since your goal is to be a drain tank, Presence of Mind, Haste, and because you will be diving headfirst into a team fight, Last Stand, with Shield Bash and Second Wind or Overgrowth for secondary. Now, why would someone want to play this? Well, let's hear some pros and cons. We'll start with the pros because we're all about positivity here. Pro. Surprisingly good damage for being this tanky. People don't expect to be so hard to kill a raging Diana running at them. Tanks are strong in general, and it's quite good if your team doesn't already have a tank. Now for the cons. Well, you can't 100-0 someone like a normal Diana would. You don't have the same carry potential. You have to rely on your team, which in solo queue is not a really good idea. And the last one, you are tanky, but you're not a tank. You do damage, but you're not an assassin. I will give this build a solo queue viability of 6.5 out of 10. Alright, that's it with the Diana. Let's get going! With the Rengar build, that might look stupid at first glance, but that's because it is. But remember, some motherfucker who's way higher ranked than us played it in solo queue, so let's see the core build that contains the following items. The support item Blood Song for some damage. Yeah, right, damage. Locket of the Iron Solari and Knight's Vow. It's on the screen. Fuck this item, it's on the screen. I personally like getting Heartsteel before anything else, but it's not that good, I just like it. Now for some items that you might want to buy. Ahem. War Mode, Unending Despair, Spirit Visage, Thunder Sky, or Hydra, the normal one. Now for them runes you go, Grasp of the Undying that recently got nerfed, Demolish that you won't really be able to proc because you have no priority with this pick, Second Wind because you will get poked like a little bitch that you are for playing this shit, and Overgrowth because the others suck ass, with Triumph and Haste for secondary. And finally, why would you want to play this build? What are the pros and the cons? Pros. People don't expect you to heal for over 1000 HP after they do everything on you, so you can surprise them. You have a slow, a 90% slow when you max your E, and if you're feeling funky, you have a root. Woo! Now for the cons. Why in the hell would you play this motherfucking shit over any other engaged support on this planet? Why? What the hell is this? I will give this build a solo queue viability of 4 out of 10. Don't recommend. Good, we arrived at the last entry on today's video, and that being Aatrox mid. Let's see the core. Something interesting is going on here. For the longest time, Eclipse was the best first item on Aatrox, but I have heard that's not the case anymore, so make way for the new best first item, Thundered Sky. Followed by the everlasting Profane Hydra and Cerildas. As for some more items you can get, as always, Ahem, Spirit Visage for the fuck you mages, and everyone else I am healing here. Terax Gauge, a normal good item. Maw of Malmortius if you want to fuck the mages and want the added damage. Spear of Sojin because it's funny. It's ha 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 funny to see an Aatrox spamming nuke abilities. It's ha 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 or Edge of Night if you want to ignore some CC. As for them runes, you go the normal ones. There is not really that much variation. There was a rune page featuring Grasp about a month or two ago, but they quickly got that shit. So yeah, Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity or Haste. I like Alacrity, so I can shove my sword in them faster. That sounded a little bit sexual, I do apologize. And last 10 because, well, you're Aatrox, with Second Wind and Overgrowth for secondary. As for why would you want to play this build? Bro, you're not as fucked by ranged champions as you think, except Luck. That bitch fucks everyone. I hate her. Riot, do something! You can easily beat a medium to long range mage, because they have no experience fighting an Aatrox. They don't know the damage. You can easily turn ganks around for the exact same reason, they just don't know. And Aatrox is in general a good champion. Now, for some cons, his E is not a gap closer, he's not a Katarina E. You have to plan a little to get it right, and because he doesn't have a good gap closer, his roams are not that great either. But roaming means helping your team, and we don't do that here, you know? And now, for the last con. At some point, he gets outscaled, by mages in particular. Assassins can't suck my sword. I will give this build a solo queue viability rating of 8 out of 10. If you can play Aatrox, go ahead and try this one. Alright, those are the builds I found. If you want to try them out, I hope this video helped you. And if you are curious about one build in particular, you can leave a comment and maybe I will do a dedicated video on that build. But for now, that's it from me. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment for the algorithm gods. And I will see you next time. Bye bye!